welcome back my lovelies. Today it's all about beauty subscription boxes. We have the top 3 contenders. We have Birchbox, we have Ipsy, and then BoxyCharm. I have them all right here. That's where we're starting with the fresh face. So let's see what we got in each box. Let's talk about the rundown, the pricing, shipping, all of that good stuff. So first one is Birchbox. This is what it looks like. You get a tiny little box. So price is $15 a month, but the price can go down if you pay in advance for X amount of months. And then how often? It's a monthly subscription. Shipping is free, and you get 5 to 6 items per box, and it's a mixture of makeup, skincare, and hair care, but mostly specialty and luxury brands. So let's open this up and see what we got. Another thing I do want to note is they offer deluxe size or sample sizes. So this first one is by the brand, I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but I'm assuming this is French. I butchered it, I'm so sorry. But this right here is a multi-function nourishing moisturizer. Next we have by Jekablock or Yekablock, also butchering this, I'm so sorry. This is a highlighter primer for the face. Next we have Perlis. I hope I'm saying that right. This is the matcha green tea and lemon detoxifying charcoal mask. Next we have is Keratin Restore Bonding Mask for blondes. Interesting. And then next we have the Benefit, the Professional Super Setter, long-lasting makeup setting spray. So one thing to know, on the back of the little card, you get all of the items and descriptions of each item, and obviously the full size price if you do want to purchase anything here. So you do get the option basically to try all the products out for 15 bucks. And then if you do want to purchase each item or one of the items that you really enjoyed in the full size, they do give you the price right here. So this box right here, the Birchbox box, is retailing for $30, but you're paying $15. Let's move on to Ipsy. This right here is how Ipsy came in a bag, or like a little, it's not a box, it's just a package. And for some reason we had an issue with this getting to us. I don't know why. But then also it comes in a little baggie. That's cute. So this Ipsy price $12 a month. You also get a monthly subscription. That's what you opt for. Shipping is free, and you get 5 items in this subscription. Mostly makeup, some skin, and some hair care. And then again, you get deluxe size plus 1 full size item that you can choose, plus a makeup bag every month. So I'm assuming this right here is the makeup bag. And the other thing is, this is valued over $50. So first thing, I'm assuming this may be the full-size item. This is by the brand BFF, Best Face Forward, and this is their purifying cleanser. Next, we got Apto Skincare Pomegranate Moisturizer. Next, we have 111 Skin, a Rose Gold Radiance Booster. So one other thing we have by Gerard Cosmetics is their Eternal Eyeliner. And then last but not least, we have Tarte, the Sugar Rush Lip Sip Vegan Lip Oil in shade Dragon Fruit, or scent Dragon Fruit. So we have a Tarte. We also have 2 makeup items. And they're not really giving any other detail about the items, like what's the price in the little pamphlet. You probably have to go online to see how much everything costs. All right, last but not least, we have BoxyCharm. And I got 2 boxes in the mail. Don't know why, but we got 2 boxes in the mail. So this right here, it costs $25, so it's definitely the most expensive out of the 3 boxes. So this one right here, the price also will go down if you pay ahead for multiple months, just like the Birchbox. And you also could do a monthly subscription. Shipping is free, and you get 5 items, makeup, skincare, and a beauty tool, which is different because I'm not seeing hair tool. And all items are full-size items. Box value, $210. Interesting. So you also get the information right here with the full size price, things like that. And as I'm looking right now, I see quite a bit of these brands that I know already. The first one is Lorac. This is their Alter Ego Lip Liner. Ooh, wow, that's very purple. All right, let's move on to this next one. This is by the brand Floss. Their Cheek and Lip Tint in shade Sandals. Wow, that's actually a very pretty color for the cheeks. Next, we have Lorac Unzipped Brazen Palette. It's their eyeshadow palette with a dual-ended brush. Next, we have, I think, Skin Regimen This is their 1.85 HA booster, which is a hydro plumping concentrate. It's basically their hyaluronic acid. And then we have this Dominique Cosmetics multi-eye and face palette. Wow. I've actually never used any of her makeup products, but I hear such good things about her makeup stuff. All right, next we have a little eye cream by Mapillum, coriander seed and marjoram. All right, let's open up the second box. We have this Glam Glow Super Cleanse Cleansing Cream to Foam Cleanser. Next we have Aceology Overnight Lip Mask. Ooh, I like that. Next we have Isle of Paradise, their Body High Glow Self-Tanning Serum. That's actually really awesome. And next we have Touch and Soul Makeup Palette. Oh, it's a highlighter. That's really pretty. Oh my gosh, that's stunning. And then last but not least, 2 sheet masks. All right, so I'm pretty sure each box retailed for $210. And they're all full-size items. All right, so let's begin with some of the skincare that we got. Let's start with the hyaluronic acid. Let me quickly dampen my face. Let's get the hyaluronic acid. They're saying a few drops on the face. So I'm just gonna do 3, 2, 3. And it's a little kind of sticky. It's clear and it doesn't have a scent. Feels good. It definitely has that hyaluronic acid feel and texture. It's a little sticky, but feels nice. I like that it doesn't have a scent. Very comfortable. Let's move on to the moisturizers. Of course, we're gonna try the Embryolisse. I can't believe I'm butchering that. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm gonna do half of my face with this cream, and then we'll do the other half with the other moisturizer. Not sure how much I need. Okay, that feels good. It does have a very slight scent, but it feels very comfortable. Ooh, feels very comfortable on the skin. Oh, I really like that. And then let's take this one, the Apto Skincare. This one was in the Ipsy bag. And this one definitely has more of a gel texture rather than that nice thick moisturizer. You can see a texture difference right away. Yeah, it's definitely lighter. It's definitely more of a gel moisturizer, which I think is really nice for people with oily skin, but I prefer the other one on my face. I'm also gonna take this Aceology lip mask to prep my lips. It's really thick. Oh, that's really nice. It's not too thick where you're seeing quite a lot of product come off the lips. All right, I'm gonna quickly do my face and then we'll come back and we'll start with the eyeshadow palette. This one right here, the Dominique Cosmetics, the full face eyeshadow palette, because you can use it on your face and your eyes. I'm excited to play with this bad boy right here. All right, I'm gonna take the Dominique palette and we're gonna take the lightest shade Frothy, and I wanna set my under eyes with the concealer, just a little bit. And these are all matte shades. They made the pans a little bit bigger just because you can fit different sized brushes in here, which I think is so smart. All right, so then let's contour the face a little bit. Let's take these 2 shades right here. This first one is Caramel and then Toffee. I like the names. Wow, that looks really pigmented. Look at that. I'm just gonna work that into my hand a little bit. Nice and blendable. They're nice and creamy. And the colors are really nice. You have a mixture of cool, neutral, and warm tones, which I think is so incredible. And if you pick up and you kind of don't blend into your hand, like look at that. That's an insane amount of pigment. Really impressed with that. Let's take the shade Blushing in the outer corner. And for this palette to be $48, I'm impressed so far. I'm really impressed. And I really like the size of the pans as well. Let's take Mocha. Then I'm looking for the Lorac palette because I think I kind of want to use maybe this shade right here. Unbutton, we'll put that right into the inner corner. You know what, let's do the eyeliner first. Let's do that. Let's do the Gerard Cosmetics eyeliner. I'm only gonna keep it on the outer thirds or just the outer part of the eye because I want to bring the darker shadow to kind of smoke it out. Let's take this shadow right here, which is called Coal, and mix it in with Coffee Beans because I feel like that might look really, really pretty together. Let's go back to the Lorac palette. I'm gonna use this shade right here with their brush. let's do my eyelashes quickly and pop some mascara on. For blush, I'm gonna mix these two shades right here. I'm gonna mix blushing and then soft and sweet. I think it'll look really pretty with this look. Wow. I mean, do you see how pigmented this is? Oh, it's actually really, really pretty. I'm just gonna take my foundation brush that I used and kind of just blend all in together. And then for the lip, well, actually highlighter. I forgot we have a little highlighter palette. Wow. I'm gonna take the highlighter palette and I think I'm just gonna take this shade right here because it looked really pretty when I swatched it. Ooh, okay, wow. But the good thing is it blends in really nice into the skin and it's not exaggerating anything. You know, I kind of want to take some of this in the inner corner as well. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the setting powder or just this shade right here, maybe mix in with the other one, just to kind of set the rest of the face a little bit. Just right here in the center. Look at that. It kind of mattifies everything, but it still looks really, really good. We have to set my face and then lip product. So where's my little setting spray here? Professional Super Setter. Oh, it has a nice fine mist. All right, last but not least, we have the lip / cheek product. I'm just gonna take this right on the lips. That is so creamy, wow. It's creamy and pigmented. Okay, face is on, and I'm pretty happy that I was able to put a look together with a lot of the products that I got in the boxes. I will say overall, I'm most impressed with BoxyCharm. Birchbox and Ipsy, they're definitely more of the deluxe / sample sizes, and they're kind of scattered mostly towards skincare items, which I'm okay with, but I feel like if you're really into more beauty and makeup focused, I think you'll really, really, really enjoy BoxyCharm because you're paying $25, but you're getting all full-size items coming at $210, which I think you're definitely getting the most bang for your buck. Like the Isle of Paradise, like this right here is very expensive. Yeah, the Isle of Paradise is $35. Just that already, I already paid $25 just for the box. So I think overall it really just depends on what you're looking for from your boxes. And then just looking at from what we got, the most makeup items that we received was definitely from BoxyCharm, and they're all full size. Like this right here, $45, 48, sorry. This right here is $48. So just that alone, and I'm like really, really, really impressed with this eyeshadow / full face palette because I could get my blush, I could get my setting powder, highlighting powder, I could get my eyeshadow powder, get my bronzer, contour, and just this right here. This is phenomenal. Just this alone, I think is worth the $25 because you're saving quite a bit of money. So I'm like really giddy that I think the face looks so good with this palette right here. As of right now, definitely leaning towards BoxyCharm because of the price for the amount of products that you get and what type of products you get. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit for the update. We'll see how everything's wearing, and then I'll see you guys tonight for one of these cleansers to see how it's going to cleanse my skin. All right, doing the first update, and it looks pretty good. I still see the blush, highlight, you still see the bronzer. Eyeshadow still looks pretty good, but I'm noticing there's a little bit of creasing, but I think that's literally just from the CoverGirl. I am gonna reapply some of this lip color. We just had Mexican food for dinner and it was a bomb. This right here is just such an easy color and I think it's so pretty, and I like the formula. It's not drying, my lips feel great, and the color is really pretty. We're at the end of the day and doing the final update. So you guys saw that I reapplied the lip with the first update, and it's still on there a little bit. Like you can kind of see, looks like my lips are outlined. But the one thing I'm noticing, they don't feel dry, but they look dry right here. So that's really interesting. Next thing, looking at the full face, I'm kind of still seeing a little bit of bronzer right here. Still see the highlight, still see the highlight. Still see the blush, still see a little bit of bronzer. I just feel like I really like how the cheeks are looking, and I'm really impressed with the longevity of Dominique's eyeshadow / face palette. I think that was my favorite thing from all of these boxes. I think that palette is phenomenal. I love the eyeshadow. It's a really big, the eyeshadow pans, because you can also use it for the rest of your face. I like that they thought about dipping different and bigger sized brushes, so I appreciate that. I think the last step is now just to really see how we can wash my face They say this right here you can also use as a makeup remover. So we're gonna use this, and I think I'm gonna use one of these right here. I think I just might go for the Glam Glow Super Cleanse Clearing Cream to Foam Cleanser. I kind of just want to use this right here. It sounds intriguing. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna do that way I would just like a regular makeup cleanser. I like this texture. It's kind of like a really milky texture. And just go for it on my dry skin. It does have like a very, very subtle scent. It's definitely slipping really well. It's not burning the eyes. And now I'm gonna take it and wet my hands and then really work that and get it really nice and milky. We'll see how this is gonna take off that mascara because it's the Lancome Ideal mascara. So it's a little, I kind of have to take my time and take off that mascara because it is really nice and long wearing. The scent is very pleasant. It's very mild. Looks like I did a pretty good job for the first cleanse. Okay, now let's go in with the Glam Glow. So it's saying squeeze a generous amount into dry hands, add warm water and rub hands together to create a foamy lather and apply to a dry face and massage evenly in a circular motion. Okay. My face is not soaking wet, so let's just go for it. Let's get this. Let's see if it's gonna foam up or not. It's a very light minty scent. It feels really good though. Feels like I'm applying a face mask, but not really. Okay. I'm gonna rinse my hands and take the other side and wipe this off. Because it has that like minty sensation, the face feels very cooling and very comfortable. And I'm like feeling really refreshed after wearing the makeup all day. Nice and clean. Ooh, it feels really nice. I think I did a really good job and my face feels really nice. It doesn't feel tight, but I also think this had to do something with it because my face doesn't feel so tight is because of this product right here. But I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for joining me. I'm really happy that my face feels great. It doesn't feel dry and it's clean. So overall, I honestly think it's just what you're looking for out of your BoxyCharm, out of your Ipsy, or out of your Birchbox beauty box subscriptions. Do you want more skincare? Do you want more makeup? Do you want more full-size products? Things like that. So in my personal opinion, from what I've gathered with the information here, I prefer BoxyCharm. You're definitely getting a lot more bang for your buck, and I probably said that already 20 times in this video, but I'm standing behind it. I personally think BoxyCharm kind of takes the cake on all of these Ipsy versus Birchbox. All right, you guys, thank you for watching this video, spending time with me, and I'll see you next one very soon. Bye-bye.